Debate is the essence of decision making. We debate matters on file, we debate matters outside the file, we debate matters in air, we debate matters in courts, we debate matters in parliament. Of late, people have also stopped trusting a great institution, namely parliament. And I'm afraid the fault lies within ourselves, that we have not generated that trust amongst the people of this country. Many a time, decisions are taken with a political objective in mind. And remember, Parliament is a place for debate, not a place for its obstruction. And because Parliament is the policy-making institution where policies are converted into legislation and the future of India is decided, Parliament must be the center of debates. But Parliament has been made the center of obstruction, of noise, I would say pollution, noise pollution, because it's the shrill noise that obstructs everything in Parliament. Even a sane statement is drowned by that shrill noise. We can't afford our institution to be denigrated in this fashion. The people of India must decide, do they want parties whose ideology is obstruction, or do they want parties who are ready for a debate on any issue? That's the choice that people have. Imagine if Parliament had functioned over the years without obstruction. Imagine the kind of legislations through debate that we would have passed, which would have affected the future of India and radically changed it for the better. Education reforms, all the legislations that were in place in the first 100 days of 2009, they have reached nowhere in 5 years. Our goods and services, tax legislation, not reached anywhere. Our food security bill could have been passed much earlier. Our insurance legislation, not reached anywhere. And it's through debate and dialogue that you encourage solutions. Remember, Parliament is a place for solutions. Ambedkar said, he said, it's not the Constitution that will fail our people, it is men who will fail the Constitution. We are those men who, I'm afraid, for the moment, have not lived up to the expectations of Ambedkar and those who framed our Constitution. The Constitution has not failed us. We are failing the Constitution.